Hello, 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 and welcome to Get Comfortable by Lizana-Prodeaux. I am the voice behind Get Comfortable. Want to take this time to say thank you for all the likes, shares, and subscribes as we continue to grow this channel. Please share with others the messages if you feel that they are helpful. It allows the channel to find those who the channel is for. So thank you. This message comes from a dream that I had recently in regards to a dog. So this could relate to you specifically, like if you have this type of dog, or this message could relate to you in a broader, more spiritual sense. So in a dream, there was an owner of a dog, but I could tell that the owner had just recently acquired the dog, but the dog was either a teen or an adult, so it was a full-sized or pretty much all the way full-sized dog. This dog was it reminded you of a poodle with the hair. It was curly, but it was a close cut for the fur on the dog. And some scenes the dog presented as a tannish brown color. In other scenes, particularly the scene I'm getting ready to describe, the dog had a white coat, meaning like the fur was white and the hair was still close cut, as in the first I guess I want to say scene or vision that I had of the dog with the tan fur. Same dog though. The dog was quiet. It did not bark. It did not yell. It didn't make any whining noises. It was quiet. But the thing that stuck out the most is that the dog was always by the side of the owner, and the dog always went before the owner. What do I mean by this? If the dog was sitting in front, if the owner was sitting down, the dog was standing up in front of the owner. Everywhere the person went, the dog went before, and this dog was not on a leash. Extremely protective over this owner, and this owner was a female, and this owner had adopted, I understood in the dream that this owner had adopted this animal. Not sure if they got the dog from an agency or if it was a dog that had been given to them by somebody else, but this dog was extremely protective over this woman, and there was a calmness that you felt when you looked at the dog, and there was also significance in the colors that were seen. So the color tan represents stability, comfort, and simplicity. And that is important when dissecting a dream, because you could be in a place where you are desiring stability or you are desiring some type of comfort for whatever has happened. But the color in the transition to white is what stood out to me. And again, as it's coming to me, it reminds me of somebody who possibly has transitioned, and maybe you are wondering if that person is still around. So this is confirmation that that person is still around you, because white is purity, of course, angelic, things of that nature. It's really purity and peace, harmony, things of that nature. So that person is at peace, but they are also around you, and maybe that's why the transition in color, because the dog in the dream changed colors from tan to white. And whatever is going on in your life, you're being protected. That's the huge and bigger picture of the dream. This dog was standing by in front of the owner. Not, some dogs lay down, some dogs are, all over the place. This dog was very, very quiet, alert, but not in a scary way to other people, because there were other people around. But the dog created a barrier of protection between others and the owner. And whoever or whatever it is you're experiencing, you're being protected either by the God, the divine, your angels, or somebody who has passed on. And this is I hope confirmation for you that whatever you've been feeling is, is real. Another important thing is that the dog did not make a lot of noise. It didn't bark. There was no whining. The dog wasn't anxious or upset or anything. It was extremely quiet. And if you know anything about dogs who have been trained to be quiet, to not bark when things or people are around, the dog is trained well, but the dog is super alert and awaiting attacks or intruders and things of that nature. So if you feel like you're not in a safe space, just know that you are being protected, but continue to be alert in your surroundings, and make sure that you are being cautious also, because while you are being protected, don't be careless if you know you're in a dangerous situation. But the dream overall was about just peace and protection. So whoever's listening to this message, you are loved, you are protected, you are being guided, and you are not alone. Even if you feel like you are right now, you're not. And continue to do whatever it is that you're doing. Your path is blessed and you are protected, okay? So I'm going to just end it here because it was a short dream, but it was, to the point, this particular part for you guys. I love you to the moon and back, but of course, God loves you more. Please take care.